Welcome back to American Car Legends, the channel where we dive deep into the power, passion, and performance that define America's greatest rides. Today, we're looking at something that's not just a car, but a full-blown statement of muscle, the 2026 Chevrolet Corvette SS 572. This isn't just a new chapter in Corvette history. It's a thunderclap that reminds the world why American engineering still owns the road. The 2026 Corvette SS 572 arrives as the meanest, loudest, and most unapologetic V8 Corvette ever built. Underneath its sculpted hood lies the legendary 9.4-liter 572 cubic inch naturally aspirated V8, a name that's practically sacred to Chevy fans. This monstrous engine roars out a jaw-dropping 755 horsepower and 720 lb-ft of torque, sending power straight to the rear wheels through a lightning-quick 8-speed dual-clutch transmission. With launch control engaged, this beast can rocket from 0 to 60 mph in just 2.7 seconds and rip through the quarter-mile in under 10.5 seconds. Those numbers don't just belong to supercars, they redefine what an American sports car can be. Chevrolet's design team made sure the 2026 SS 572 doesn't just perform like a monster, it looks like one too. The exterior has been sculpted with precision, blending sharp aggression with aerodynamic purpose. At the front, the new carbon fiber splitter slices the air cleanly while the hood's massive bulge proudly showcases that enormous V8 beneath it. The wide rear fenders make the car look planted, aggressive, and ready to pounce. New LED lighting, carbon accents, and a revised quad exhaust setup complete a look that's pure muscle and modern art combined. And the sound, that's an experience all on its own. The deep, throaty growl of the SS 572's exhaust system is tuned to deliver an earth-shaking soundtrack, something you feel in your chest long before you hear it in your ears. It's the kind of sound that turns heads, rattles windows, and reminds you what real American muscle is supposed to sound like. No fake engine notes here. This is raw mechanical symphony at its finest. Step inside the cabin, and you realize the 2026 Corvette SS 572 isn't just built for straight-line speed. It's crafted for driving perfection. The cockpit wraps around you like a fighter jet, a mix of performance-focused design and modern luxury. Premium leather seats with 572 embroidered stitching hold you in place during aggressive cornering, while carbon fiber and Alcantara line the dashboard and door panels. Every button, paddle, and switch feels tight, precise, and engineered for one purpose: to make the driver feel connected to every inch of asphalt. The digital gauge cluster comes alive with a track-oriented display that adjusts based on drive mode, giving you real-time data like G-forces, oil temperature, and lap times. Chevrolet has also added a new Race Pro mode that optimizes suspension stiffness, throttle response, and traction control for peak performance. It's like having a race engineer in your passenger seat, fine-tuning your car for maximum results every single time. Performance isn't just about raw power, it's about control. And this is where the 2026 SS 572 really shines. The chassis has been reinforced with additional bracing and lighter materials, improving rigidity while shaving off unnecessary weight. The adaptive magnetic ride suspension reads the road 1,000 times per second, adjusting damping to keep the car stable even at high speeds. Paired with a wider track and Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, the Corvette SS 572 hugs corners with precision that rivals European supercars costing twice as much. Braking power comes courtesy of massive carbon ceramic Brembo brakes that bring this American rocket ship to a halt with unflinching authority. Even after repeated hard stops on the track, there's no fade, no drama, just total control. And while this machine was built for the adrenaline junkie, Chevy didn't forget about daily drivability. Engage touring mode, and the ride softens, the exhaust quiets down, and you're left with a surprisingly comfortable Grand Tourer that can handle long stretches of highway with ease. The technology package in the SS 572 blends performance with intelligence. A high-definition infotainment system sits at the center, featuring a larger 12-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The new onboard telemetry app records every detail of your drive, from acceleration times to braking force, letting drivers relive their performance runs later. The Bose premium sound system ensures that when you're not listening to the V8 Symphony, you're still getting concert-level clarity inside the cabin. Now let's talk about safety, because a car this powerful demands respect. And Chevy's engineers made sure the SS572 backs its muscle with brains. Standard safety tech includes adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. On top of that, the Corvette's frame and crash structure are built from advanced composites and aluminum, designed to protect occupants without compromising weight or balance. The result? A car that's as safe as it is savage. When it comes to pricing, the 2026 Corvette SS572 is expected to start at around $135,000, a figure that might sound steep until you realize what you're getting. For that price, you're not just buying a car, you're owning one of the most powerful naturally aspirated V8 sports cars on Earth. Compared to European exotics with similar performance, this Corvette delivers more horsepower, more torque, and arguably more soul for nearly half the cost. Every time you walk up to it, the Corvette SS572 feels special. The long hood, the flared hips, the low-slung stance, it all comes together to create a machine that looks alive even when it's parked. And the moment you fire up that massive engine, you're instantly reminded that this car wasn't built to sit still. It's meant to move, to thrill, and to deliver the kind of driving experience that makes your heart race and your palms sweat. Chevy's goal with the 2026 Corvette SS572 wasn't just to build a faster car, it was to create a legend. And with this model, they've done just that. It's a fusion of old-school muscle and modern innovation, paying tribute to the Corvette's rich history while blazing a trail into the future. It's bold, it's brash, and it refuses to apologize for being loud and proud. In a world full of hybrid supercars and silent EVs, the SS572 stands as a roaring symbol of American freedom on four wheels. So whether you're carving through canyons, hitting the drag strip, or just cruising Main Street on a Saturday night, the 2026 Chevrolet Corvette SS572 is the kind of car that makes every drive an event. It's not for the faint of heart. It's for those who still believe in raw horsepower, unfiltered performance, and that unmistakable feeling of connection between man and machine. That's it for today's feature on the 2026 Chevrolet Corvette SS572. This car proves that American legends don't fade. They evolve, they roar, and they remind us why we fell in love with driving in the first place. Thanks for tuning in to American Car Legends, where we celebrate the machines that move us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow car enthusiasts. Until next time, keep your engines loud and your hearts racing.